We're the Bling Sisters. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling Party. We're the Bling Sisters. Jewelry, bling, fashion, that's our destiny. We're inviting people to join the Bling Sisters, bringing entertainers from around the world. We help you find places to go and sell you the jewelry to take you there. Glam up, accessorize. Let's get out of the living room and out in the town.
Up and down the 101, glamorized party and having fun.
Sonoma, Santa Rosa, Bodega Bay, Windsor, Katani, Roner Park, Petaluma, Hillsburg.
We're the Bling Sisters. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling Party. We're the Bling Sisters. Jewelry, bling, fashion, that's our destiny. We're the Bling Sisters. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling Party. We're the Bling Sisters. Jewelry, bling, fashion, that's our destiny. We talk, we chat, we have conversations with interesting people from around the Bay.
Come on, join the Bling Sisters. Let them sell you jewelry that'll make your day.
We're the Bling Sisters. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling Party. Welcome to the Silver Shells Bling Party.
Hello everyone and welcome to Silver Shells Bling Party. I'm Silver Shells
I'm Cindy Jenkins.
and we are
The Bling Sisters.
Thank you so much for joining us. We are coming to you live from the heart of Sonoma County, and we have an online jewelry store. I'm wearing some gorgeous jewelry, some jadeite, as Cindy is wearing.
Labradorite with blue, sky blue topaz.
Yes. So look for the red light in the upper left-hand corner, or left-hand corner. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
I'm
the
getting
left-hand
right-
corner.
I know, I'm getting them mixed up again. Okay, so I didn't write right and left on my hand. So look for the red light in the upper left-hand corner. And if you'd like to be notified when we go live, go ahead and find your notification bell and click on all notifications. If you'd like to see our jewelry, please go to www.blingsisters.live and you can check it out. We've got some of our great stuff back here. And today we have 25% off of what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a jadeite necklace. We're $66. And if you mention our guest today, LLoyd Meadows, you get 25% off.
Right on.
So this
And-
would be $49.50. And
My Labradorite would be normally $121, but today, if you mention Lloyd Meadows, it'll be $90.75.
yes, so excellent. So make sure that you go check it out. www.blingsisters.live.
There is a dot between the W's and the Bling Sisters.
www.blingsisters.live. Well, we were silver.
We want to make sure people put the dot in.
put the dot in, or just go to blingsisters.live on the internet.
That'll work too.
And so we also interview the who's who in the entertainment industry. We have had 77 people that we've interviewed so far. I'm just always so amazed that everyone's so willing to come on our show. We've had John Provost. He's Timmy from Lassie. We've interviewed Billy Sheehan from Mr. Big. Our own Peter Hale from The Hots. We just had Kevin Mulligan from Soul Section on. Our past guests also included Bruce Gordon, Eric Levy, and David Rao. And we've got number 78 tonight. We've got some upcoming guests. We have Mark Karen on Sunday. On next Tuesday, we have George Cole of the George Cole Orchestra. Thursday, we have Kike Gomez.
Kike Gomez, he is in Spain, and he has been very gracious to accept our invitation and interview quietly. He says he must speak quietly because it's very late there.
It's very late. Well, we interviewed Carl Wyatt at It was
3 a.m. his time.
Yeah, in France. So, it's a lot of fun. We have upcoming also, we're going to do a live, if it all works out, we're going to do a live show with Vicki Guillory and the Sugar Cats again.
September 5th.
It was so much fun. It was one of our most watched videos.
Yes, it was.
So we're going to give Vicki Guillory a go. And we have an extra special guest coming up on September 10th. We have Sal Valentino from the Beau Brummels, or to those of you that are in my age bracket, the Beau Brummel Stones. Yay! And that was on the Flintstones.
The Flintstones.
So be sure to mark on your calendar September 10th, which is a Tuesday. I believe it's Tuesday. I'm wrong. It's a Thursday. Sal Valentino.
Thursday, yes.
And then on September 15th, we have Bourbon House. So, if you'd like to see any of our past videos, you can either go to Silver Shell's Bling Party on Facebook, like us and share, please, or you can go to www.blingsisters.live and click on live videos, and you can see our 77 past interviews. So it's a lot of fun. Today we have number 78. We have LLoyd Meadows. So you want to bring Lloyd on?
I think we'll bring Lloyd in. Are you ready, Lloyd?
As I am.
Come
okay.
on.
Here he is.
Yay, Lloyd. How are you?
Welcome.
So.
Oh, I'm hanging.
Hanging in there. So LLoyd Meadows, born in Cleveland. He lives in Oakland. He was classically trained in opera, and in 1990 he and Bruce Gordon founded the Zydeco Flames, which after 30 years it's still an active band and they still have the original members. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. He has been
Fantastic.
It is. That is just not something you hear about all the time. Groups with original members.
Well, we pay everybody the same. We split it evenly, and there's no prima donna, there's no person that's the most important. We're all important, and it tends to work.
Oh, wonderful.
And
So everybody has kind of equal say. Nobody's weighted more importantly than other.
right.
Okay.
Right. It's
All right.
We take a vote.
Well, good. And after 30 years, of being together and playing together, it's certainly working for you. Yeah. Do you think?
Well, yeah, we've had our ups and downs like everybody else, but basically, we've been together and we don't know anybody else to take anybody's place, and everybody's still there. So here we go.
Oh, that's great. So you were born in Cleveland. Now, was your family musical? Anybody in your family?
Well, actually, I was born in Chagrin Falls, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Chagrin
So
Falls
raised in
was an
Cleveland.
indie name. But we moved to Cleveland, and then I also lived in Roanoke, Virginia. Most of my folks are from Roanoke, Virginia.
Okay.
My dad was a minister, and Reverend James R. Meadows. I lived in Boston for a while, and went to Dorchester High in Boston. I went to Mount Union College in Alliance, Ohio, and I graduated from JFK high school, and I was quite a deal there. I was senior class president and head of a National Honor Society, and I was head of the drama club, and it was just crazy.
No.
But we had a real good time.
You had a good time in school. Were you playing music? Singing?
Well, no, yeah, it's so funny. I think what got me singing is my dad used to tell me I couldn't carry a tune on a silver platter. And when there was 5 of us, and we were singing in church when I was 4, 5, 6. Jesus loves me, yes I know. And so we sang a lot in church, and then my dad used to also be a singer. He would preach, and then he would start singing, "Why should my heart feel lonely?" And the women would go, "Oh, yeah." So I think my first first major thing was junior high school.
Okay.
We had a contest, and I was still pretty much, my mom and dad separated when I was 10, but I was still basically, very religious. But my mom used to listen to Lou Rawls and things like that. And so when we had the talent show, I chose to do Tobacco Road, and I was in the 8th grade.
Tobacco Road.
And
Okay.
so when it was time for me to sing, I came out and I said, I started singing, I was on, boom, boom, in a dump. My mama died and my daddy got drunk. And they just all went crazy. People just said, like, who's this kid?
They're expecting Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or something, You come out with the hard, heavy hitting.
I was down.
That's great.
And then, so what happened is that my senior year, when I came back from Boston, I was in the 11th grade going to be a senior. Well, I was just about a senior. And a friend of mine came to me and said, well, where are you going to college in the fall? And I go like, I haven't thought about it.
Yeah.
She goes, well, you have to put a curriculum and everything. And she goes, I'm going to go down and audition for Mount Union College. You want to come along? And I go, sure, why not? So I went with her to Mount Union to this audition and got a scholarship. She got one and I got one, and I went back home and told my mom and my grandmother I was going to school fall, and they just laughed. And they didn't believe me until that little bus pulled up with them little white kids in it, and I had my bags packed, and I said, bye-bye, and jumped on the bus, and ended up at Mount Union College. It was quite a social shock.
I bet.
They were 6 months on campus.
How was
So,
it? Did you?
Go on.
No, that's all right.
So one of the things that I had to do was to be in the college choir.
Okay.
And I was a voice major, and we did light opera, aria, and show tune. And the band, the choir went over every spring break. We went to places like New York City and Kansas, places like that. And, I used to sing Don Giovanni. Anyway,
So do you,
and so what happened is that I started associating with kids from the town, and that was a no-no.
the bad kids.
Don't associate with kids in town. But I got in a rock and roll band. And the first bands I got into was the North Star Rockers. And I was the head of the social committee there. So what I did is I hired B.B. King one year. And
Okay.
had my band open for B.B. Yeah. I actually talked to B.B. for about 45 minutes, and he would tell me, boy, 1 year I did 365 one-night stands, and so we did that. We played in Youngstown and played in Salem and around and played at the clubs that
Now,
were in Canton.
wait. You say that you're playing. What are you playing? Are you only singing? Are you playing the harmonica? Have you gotten even into the redboard yet? We got so much to.
Yeah, I was just singing.
Just singing, okay.
We were covering Allman Brothers and stuff like that, and I was the singer. I think I may have become the drums, but that was about it. I didn't start playing harmonica until I got drafted in my sophomore year of college, and I had the blues. So I went away to Lauderdale with a friend, and I used to go down to the beach and play harmonica. I was very depressed.
Oh, yeah.
And so, and then when I left Mount Union College, my mom said, well, why don't you come to California for a visit? And I came out and never went back. And basically, we started out doing, I played with Gorman Lee from KPFA and Billy Wilson, and we had a band, and actually, Mel Sharp, who played with the Mel Sharp band, Bling in Dixieland. And we did standards, you know, do I love you, oh my, do I. So at the time, Billy Wilson was playing, and we were in a band called the Blues Consultants, and Billy Wilson and bass, and he decided he wanted to pick up the accordion. So he started playing accordion, and then so finally, once he got good enough, he asked me if I wanted to be in the band. That's when I first, we were playing Wait, and he goes, these people want some Zydeco, and you have to play the rub board. And he took me out behind a tree. He said, this hand goes like this hand goes like that. And that was my rub board lesson. And I've been playing it ever since.
Well, I think it's a good time to see you do that with some Motor Dude Zydeco, the song I Cried.
So when did you join Motor Dude?
Motor Dude formed in probably, I'm not sure, but Motor Dude's been together 30-some years also.
Okay.
And we toured England for a while and stuff, and did a lot of things, you know, and we do a lot more French, more along the line of the Louisiana bands. And so Billy started the band, and the first rubboard player was Lucky St. Mary, and he had a problem just making it. So I started playing rubboard with him, and played. And then one day we were playing the Farmers Market in Berkeley, and Billy Wilson said, "Hey, man, there's this guy there that's playing accordion, but he doesn't have anybody to play with." And so he said, "Why don't you go play with him?" So it was Bruce Gordon.
Bruce Gordon.
Bruce.
Oh, wow.
We love Bruce.
Yeah, it was Bruce Gordon. And so I played upward with him and sang, and it was just, I think, a 3-piece or 2-piece, actually. And Bruce says, "Hey, man, I want to start a band." I go, "Well, I'm already in a band." He goes, "Well, man, this is the Zydeco Flames." So he put it together, and ended up, we were doing the Zydeco Flames. And so I played with both bands for a long time, and then they got to be crazy, and I think Motor Dude opted to get another singer, and they got another guy to do the thing. And so, but then when he left, so now I'm still playing with both bands. This is the long and the short of it. So I play with the Flames and Motor Dude.
Okay,
also,
well,
I play with Bruce Tri-Tip Trio.
Tri-Tip Trio. I think we have a little bit of all of those bands that you mentioned tonight.
Okay.
So let's get started with the first one, Motor Dude Zydeco, I Cried. Let's roll them.
Rock.
Your love for me will always be here's the thing that fear won't be.
are back. Hello, everyone. I'm Silver Shells.
I'm Cindy Jenkins.
And we are
The Bling Sisters.
And we're coming to you live from the heart of Sonoma County. We're offering a coupon for 25% off of my beautiful jadeite necklace and Cindy's labradorite and blue topaz. So hit us up if you'd like to purchase these gorgeous items, or we have more jewelry for sale. So go to our store at www.blingsisters.live and click on shop. You can also watch our past videos. So click on live videos and check it out. We are just talking to LLoyd Meadows. He is guest number 78. And we were just talking to him about the difference between Zydeco and Cajun music. And so there is a difference.
Yes, there is a difference. Although, there's crossovers too. It's I'd say it's like a gumbo, Zydeco. You just have so many different elements because you have Cajun music is from the Cajuns that were basically kicked out of Canada.
Oh.
They came down Louisiana swamps. But a lot of people ran down to the swamps. You have the African influence running down there, and you have the Native American influence down there also. When they're playing Big Chief, I used to wonder, those guys with the big feathers and all dancing, and they were black guys. Well, some of them were actually Indians also.
Oh.
The Indian and the Native Americans blacks got together down there, and some of the Indians that didn't want to go on a reservation went to Louisiana and hid out swamps and passed themselves off as blacks. And conversely, a lot of blacks went to the reservation. So there's a history of mixing there, and then the Cajuns come down, and they intermingled also. So the sound is something that is a conglomeration of a lot of different influences.
It is.
Like a gumbo.
Like a gumbo.
Mm-hmm.
But
So,
it's mostly dance music, and it's usually upbeat.
so, and you obviously you prefer Zydeco to Cajun because
Well, Motor Dude leans towards the Cajun side because
Okay.
they do more punch, and the Flames lean more to the bluesy side. When we cover stuff like Miss You, we sort of do our own thing, But they're both interesting, and they're both valid, and they're both fun. And the dancers are jonesing because they don't have dances.
You're telling me.
Lately.
man,
It's something.
it's hard. You can dance in your living
It's very
room.
satisfying to see people dancing and having a good time, and it's a very mixed crowd.
Oh yeah.
It's the festivals. We were supposed to be playing in Yolo County in September. That's been canceled. We played the Sacramento Jazz Jubilee. It's been that was done away with, and then we played out in Rancho Nicasio
Yes.
4th of July, and it's just
What, 20 years? You've been playing out there 20 years.
yes,
So-
it's amazing.
We have some people that like to say hi.
Linda Mariah Altracci, it looks
Oh,
like.
yeah.
Hey, Lloyd, we miss your music and energy.
Oh dear, I miss you guys dearly.
We have
It sort of defined who I was.
yeah. We have Celia Peterson,
Carl Edelman,
Cheryl Everly, I think
Kurt
that's-
Crowbar Kangas.
Hello,
Crowbar.
my darling Crowbar. How are you? I love you. I miss you.
Deanna Ganaway.
And we have Stay Tuned Crowbar. Okay, stay tuned. Oh, we have Gary
Yes,
Chateau.
and Gary Chateau.
Oh yeah, he takes wonderful shots.
Nancy
Yes.
Moraes.
Jane Windle.
Uh-huh.
So we've got.
Hi y'all.
Yeah. Hi everybody. All right. So you you said you've worn out 2 washboards or 3?
Yeah, I put the hole in one, and now one's has a deep groove because you tend to go to the same place. And but I have a straight one that's never been played, so I'm cool as far as rub boards are concerned. But I have one, and both of them fit inside. They're bent the same way. It's just
And you
the
play
nature of the board.
you play with spoons, so it was how'd you get this? Did you try thimbles and things like that, or did you just try the spoons and it worked?
Well, like R.C. Kyrie, he played with S hooks, and I tried playing with S hooks, and then just flying all over the place. I couldn't hold them. I tried thimbles. I went out and bought 10 silver thimbles, wore them out in one gig. So the best thing that works was the Denny spoons. They're heavy, you can bend them. And actually, from playing them, they come to a point they could be very dangerous. Yeah, we just wear them down. It's a heat thing.
Uh-huh.
One time I was playing, and I was trying to spoons, and I was really playing, and both of them broke. They just got so hot they broke, and they both hit the stage. It was very trippy.
Wow.
So it must get hot, playing that.
Yeah, it gets hot. Friction.
Friction.
But the board has to be tempered because they're new, they ring. But after playing, while it's like chunk, it's because it gets tempered. The board is tempered.
Do different spoons give different sounds, or does it basically is just the one sound?
I use heavy spoons because they have a great sound. But I had to learn how to play the board and sing at the same time because it really can be heard. It's very present. That's why I play it slightly to the side so that it doesn't. And in recording sessions, they usually put a baffle between me and what I'm playing out here.
Oh, and then
because of the sound.
Okay, and then they record it here and then up here, or two places, or just a baffle. So, okay. How does Cajun and Zydeco? You played at blues fest, jazz festivals all over. So how does Cajun and Zydeco fit in with the blues and the jazz? Is it organic?
When we play jazz festivals and blues festivals, they call us to play the Sacramento Jazz Jubilee because a lot of the trap jazz guys were getting old, and the youngsters weren't quite as into it. So I remember the first year we played, I think it was 1994, and they just got knocked out because once you start playing Zydeco, you have to dance or something.
Yeah.
And so we had these big audiences. It was amazing. It was such a wonderful event. We played Joe's Big Top, Old Town, Sacramento, and 1,500 people in one venue.
Wow. All dancing?
Dancing and lines. We have a video that we made, and it's a combination of Bobby's Back Door and the Sacramento Jazz Jubilee, and it's very delightful. I should you guys a copy of.
Okay.
I made the video with Jamie. I don't remember Jamie's last name, but it was at the time when they're not going to look any better, so I made a video, and it shows the size of the crowds at the Jazz Jubilee.
Wow.
Sacramento. Yeah, it was huge. Here comes the Zydeco's.
I saw those videos, actually. We saw some of those.
Right.
I think it's time for a little tri-tip trio.
So how did
and
you...
a little tongue twister.
A little tongue twister. So did you
Well, thanks
start...
Gordon for that.
Did you start the tri-tip trio, or Bruce did?
Bruce Gordon.
And invited you in?
Right. And Louis Rodriguez. And me. And with the three of us, well, because I play harmonica, we can pull off the Zydeco sound with just 3 pieces. Bruce plays bass in his left hand and keyboard. So we cover all the parts with 3 people.
Well, okay.
Wow.
So, but you already have Zydeco Flames, and Bruce is in that, right?
Yeah, Bruce is in Zydeco Flames also.
And so you started the trio. Do you play different music, or is it just different?
We play some of the same things, but we also do different things also.
Okay. Do you write your own music?
We write a lot of our own music. Let me think. One of the more original bands is the Flames. I've written several songs. I've written some songs for Motor Dude also. And then we'll take a song and embellish it. There's one song called Motor Dude Special that we play in Motor Dude. And it basically was a about Boozoo Shavers. He had a horse named Motor Dude. That's how.
Horse named Motor Dude.
Motor Dude.
So I put words with it, and it's me calling it the race. Motor Dude's in the lead, and he's taking a and then he goes.
A lot of fun.
Real. Yeah, Tim Walker also writes a lot of the music for Zydeco Flames. He plays bass, and Tim also plays with everybody.
Well, let's see some music.
The two bands, huh?
Now we're going to see some
We're
music.
going to see some music. Let's see some music.
Tri-tip trio, night and day.
Let's roll it.
There'd be nothing in this world I would not do for you. I said, oh, 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 my love. I said, oh, 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 my love. I said, oh, my love, you're the one that I'm thinking of. Yeah, you're right. Night and day. Night and day, my love. Night and day. Night and day, my love. Night and day, my love. You're the one that I'm thinking of. I said, oh, oh, my love. I said, oh, oh, my love. I said, oh, my love, you're the one that I'm thinking of. Hey! All right. Get these boys a hand.
And we are back. Hello, everyone. Look for the red light in the upper left-hand corner. If it's on, we're live. If you'd like to be notified when we go live, find your notification bell somewhere on the right side.
The notification bell.
Yeah, yeah. And then click on that.
Wiley notification bell.
So, anyway, we are back with our guest number 78, Lloyd Meadows. And we are going to talk about... you're playing with the Zydeco Flames, Tri-Tip Trio, Motor Dude Zydeco. But what do you do in real life? Do you have
does he have any time for a real life? I wonder.
Well, yes. Well, my sideline is the antique business.
Okay.
I have. I got started with that in college. I was walking on the street, and the guy, there was a Mexican-American guy, and he had turquoise. And I tried pieces on. He says, "Oh, but that looks good on you. Your skin is dark." And so I used to be a walking billboard for him. And so when I came to California, I ran into a few people that were into scavenging, looking for stuff like that. And so my son is autistic, and he used to go to a program. And while he was doing that, I would go out to different thrift stores and places and find jewelry. I do it like the bling, you know.
You do. It's really nice bling. And do you have male jewelry? Do you have
men's jewelry?
Men's jewelry, not male jewelry, you know. But
men's jewelry, yes.
Yep. So where is your shop?
If we were to need to find you, where are we going to find you? We need to go. We need turquoise.
Well, the place that we're at now is called Cat's Meow. It's on Park Street, 1519 Park Street in Alameda. And if you can find them on Facebook, and it's called the Cat's Meow Quality Antique and Vintage Clothes. And I have about 4 or 5 cases there, and it's mostly sterling, and it's mostly a lot of Native American pieces and a lot of defendants and things. The store is a collective, and so we have all kinds of things there. You know, there's chairs, there's statuettes. It's just a lot of different vendors with a lot of different stuff. It's run by Karen Katz, and she's a wonderful person. And it's we just had our opening Sunday because it used to be called Lost City Antiques. Now it's the Cat's Meow. And so those that, if you want to see them on Facebook, that's what you go to Cat's Meow.
Okay.
Quality Antiques and Vintage Collectibles. Okay.
Okay. So you can see your jewelry on it. So you've got rings, you got pendants, necklaces, great bracelets. Nice.
Necklaces.
That's really nice.
This side is a little bit of gold bling.
Okay, so I know Crowbar was looking for some silver men's bracelets and possibly pendants. So Crowbar, you check out Lloyd Meadows. We'll hook you up so you can go check it out. Maybe we go to Alameda sometime and
sounds like a road trip.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like a road trip. We need to go on a road trip.
We're coming for you, Lloyd.
So, and one thing I have to say, this is a fun fact, you have 5 songs on a computer reality game, The Sims Unleashed. Now, I think that's awesome. How did that happen?
Well, we were approached to do that, and one of the things that was so unique about that experience is that I wasn't allowed to use real words. Instead of saying Zydeco some pasale, I had to say something like Zydeco bacale. And so I just did that through the whole recording thing. Actually, some kid in Nova Scotia memorized all that stuff.
Oh, no.
I didn't even remember what I did. It was just, but we couldn't say bad words, So it was a conscious thing.
That's
so
funny.
we did that. We didn't know that would go viral. We got paid a flat rate, and I known that it was going to go skyrocketing, but it went viral, and they sold a lot. That particular.
I do remember that. So, do you still listen to opera?
One reason I probably stopped doing opera, it just didn't get my mojo going,
Right.
Although I did enjoy it. I mean, I enjoyed it. I like doing show tunes. Maybe the sun gave me the power, for I could swim like a man, home in half an hour. Maybe the air gave me the drive, for I'm all aglow and alive. What a day this has been. What a rare mood I'm in. But, it's like it's what happens, I was also into art. I throw pots and things.
Oh,
but I haven't had a chance to do any of that. So, but I used to throw pots back in Ohio, where it was more of a art form. In California, throwing pots is a craft. It's interesting. There are different ways that people look at it. But I still have pots that I threw that are here. From my early years, I used to go to Laney College and took several pottery classes.
Oh,
nice.
Okay, all right. So you play the harmonica, you play the washboard, and you make pots. What's on your playlist? What are you currently listening to?
I listen to whole 70s and 80s music, all rock and roll.
Yeah, 70s and 80s. So I was wondering, Zydeco, Cajun music. No, 70s and 80s, baby.
Yeah, I listened to Zydeco. As a matter of fact, we were Motor Dude, a part of Motor Dude, we did a couple live videos from Billy's front porch, and we did some Zydeco. And then recently we were working on some standards, because Billy also plays standards from the time when we used to do a lot of those things, So, you gotta sort of keep busy.
Yeah.
And like that.
Well,
Can't wait till the music starts again.
Oh, I know.
I can't wait either. And we have our last outgoing video is Zydeco Flames Don't Worry.
And I know that you won an award for that song. You wrote it, and you won an award for it. And very nice. Congratulations.
Yeah, that was a fun song. Don't worry, trouble's over.
Don't worry.
But,
Don't worry. So I think going out, I think that's the perfect song.
It is perfect. It is perfect. So
yeah, it's got to get better.
it will get better. It will. I think it's knock on wood, it can't get any worse. I don't think. So
don't ever say that.
Yeah, we're all knocking.
Okay.
That's funny. Well, okay, I want to say thank you to everyone watching, and thank you, LLoyd Meadows. If you'd like to see this video, again, you can go to our Silver Shells Bling Party on Facebook and www.blingsisters.live.
Right.
And you can check out all of our past videos. So Walter Trout wants us to remind you, be an organ donor And take care, everyone. We love you. We'll see you on Sunday. Who are we talking to on Sunday?
Mark Karen.
Mark Karen, that's right. He played with Sue's Lanier Brownlett's husband.
He did.
Yes, he did. So
Yes,
we're
he
going
did.
to have a fun conversation on Sunday at 3. So please tune in and be safe. Wear your masks and socially distance. So, goodbye, everyone.
Ta-ta.
Love you, bye.
Ciao for now.
Darling.
Thank
Here we go.
you.
Zydeco Flames. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Don't do it.
We love you, Sacramento. Come on. All right, y'all. Come on. Woo! Don't you worry about tomorrow. It will soon be here today. Don't you worry about your trouble. Leave your heartache far away. We all came there just to party and to have a real good time. Don't you worry about your trouble. Leave your heartache far behind. Woo! Don't worry, trouble's over. Everybody gonna have some fun tonight. Don't worry, the trouble's over. Everybody gonna have some fun tonight. Don't worry, the trouble's over. Everybody gonna have some fun tonight. Don't you worry about tomorrow. It will soon be here today. Don't you worry about your heartache. Let the music take them away. We all came here just to party and to have a real good time. Don't you worry about your trouble. Leave your heartache far behind. Oh! Don't worry, trouble's over. Everybody gonna party harder tonight.